Hello everyone, Death Stimulator here, bringing you some more naval action. Today we have an interesting little matchup going on. We have ourselves in the Bellona, joined by a Victory and a Trincomalee, going up against a Santa Sima and another Bellona. This is my first outing in the Bellona, and I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. It's quite a lot of damage to go from the Constitution to the Bellona, and it's going to be even more to go from the Bellona to the Victory, and then from the Victory to the Santa Sima. Unfortunately, I got a little bit held up joining the match, so I'm kind of in the middle of my ships and quite in the way of my allies for the most part. Hopefully, we should be able to get out of this pickle fairly quickly and be able to help our team out with the rest of the match. I'm just playing with the standard setup, so cannonades on the back and the front. I have a feeling it's 12-pound guns on the upper decks, and then I want to say 24 pounds on the lower decks. That's just off the top of my head. I don't remember it 100%. I'm sure you guys will be able to correct me. But it makes for some interesting weapon choices. I wasn't entirely sure how I'd feel about it, but we'll check. But I thought I'd better give the default loadout a go before making any sort of judgments. It's been a while since I've used such small guns. We'll see if I can get my ranging right or not. Looks fairly good. From this point, we're probably going to switch up to do double shot, as we'll be engaging the Santa Sima in slightly more close quarters fighting. I've actually overshot a little bit here, and I'm slightly worried that we're going to end up copping broadside fire that we probably shouldn't. All depends on what my ally in the Victory does, however. They kind of stopped hard there. I don't know if they wanted me to cut in front of them too much or not. And now they're on battle sails. We'll just see what we can manage. Might put my crew on gunnery for the moment. Performing a somewhat dangerous maneuver here. Trying to force the hand of the Santa Sima into turning. That's not going to happen, so we're going to end up copping a bit too much damage. It's more than I want. Kind of mishandled the ship, unfortunately. Get to see what a full broadside from us can do. Nowhere near as much as it should, however. Wow, we can take a beating. This is an absolutely wonderful change compared to our usual situation. I don't know whether he didn't have the right shot loaded, or whether we just got very lucky with the hit placement. And we'll be able to deliver another devastating blow. Unfortunately, won't be able to rake here, but that's alright. We should, if we switch to battle sail, actually get some decent range. And, yeah. A few excellent hits. And we can jump in behind our Trincomalee ally. Sorry, just checking that it was actually a Trincomalee and not a Constitution. And maybe get a raking shot off against them. We should get a solid rake here. As long as we're just careful of the position of our other ships. Right, and now we're just working on cutting their crew down a bit. I don't know where the other Bellona is. Hopefully, it's far, far away. And just as I said, you know, look out, watch where my other ships are. I almost run into the Trincomalee. Sorry about that. I should have just brought myself to a stop rather than continuing on my path. Oh, too wide. Oh, I see the problem. That's unfortunate. They're all alone against us. That's... that just puts a bad taste in your mouth, that. Still, valiant attempt on their part. Yep, these things will happen, of course. Alpha, there's all sorts of issues. Sometimes people just can't help but disconnect or are not able to play when they expect to play. And you just have to bear with it, unfortunately. And neither side feels good about it, of course. I honestly should have paid a little bit more attention and I would have realised that sooner. But I was very caught up with how I wanted to manoeuvre against the Santa Sima. I did not execute those manoeuvres to the best of my ability, which is unfortunate. That is probably in very true form for myself. Those cannonade shots did not reach where they needed to. But at least they were better aimed than the last series of shots I fired. Santa Sima might be trying to bring themselves to bear with me. Or maybe just the Trincomalee. Oh no, firing off against the Victory. I'm going to do too much there. Oh, that was well short of what I thought. For some reason I thought that initial shot had gone a bit further, but obviously it had not. Just a trick of the angle. Trick of the light. Quite disastrous, that. Alright, and there they go. Well, we're gonna swing around and go clean up the Bellona. As usual, it's been Death Stimulator. Thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you all next time.